Agyapong, the Royal Fast Show. So, alright, my name still remains Nanayemoah the second, and we are going through the 2025 Chieftaincy stories that actually trend and became talked about. Now, the final story on the files is the Kwahu Chieftaincy crisis. And for the past 2 years, the Kwahu that we know, if you trace history, if anybody tells you, say, Yako Kwahu, Yabako Kwahu, and I plan there, Yabako Kwahu, it wasn't to go solve issues. It was to go there, have fun, promote tourism, culture, tradition, and appreciate the ambience of good chieftaincy. All started from a story that popped up. I read it on Modern Ghana. That popped up from one Kwahu, who is a businessman and claimed or allegedly was trying to seek funds from the Agri Development Bank, which at that time the board chair there was Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong II. And it all started and why this gentleman called Kwahu says that he had a business transaction with the Omahin of Kwahu, Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong II, and claiming say Daasebre extorted money from him. Allegedly. And we still haven't gotten, following the story, we haven't gotten the facts right. Say, this is how he took the money. But per the stories that were out, could do baby say, even the money involved was 2.4 million Ghana cedis. And in paying back, has become or has reached 40. And then this same Kwahu proceeded the case and wanted justice for himself. But where did the justice ended? Now, for somebody who has been a board chair to look into this matter very carefully, he decided to look into it well, look at its direction right, and then put an end to all this. In the course of it, he resigned as a board chair of ADB Bank. Now, there's a story I will link with it, and so we will get to understand this particular story. But I'm starting from the early beginning of how we have followed the story, so you would understand when we get to the chieftaincy side of it. Now, all this, as we speak, and where it has gotten to, where is Kwahu? Now, it moved from there after Daasebre's resignation from as ADB chair, and then suddenly popped up that once he has resigned from there, he needs to also resign as the Omahin of Kwahu. And this is where the whole chieftaincy stuff started, and that is our keen interest. How did it come about? Now, the issue of which he has to bestow himself, so he has to resign as a chief tool, I don't get it. From the story I read from City News, according to the Queen Mother of Kwahu Man, said that because of that story, Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong II has to resign or bestow himself, or they have to bestow him because of the issue allegedly saying Daasebre has extorted money from this particular Kwahu. Now, for what I know is that when issues like this go on legally, you need to proceed it and take it on. And at the end of the day, you are looking for a truth to battle with him on the other side, which is the chieftaincy side. Ladies and gentlemen, this did not happen. And wa ahin some side ye gina so say we gu koruma ho fi we gu omo enimu ase ɛwɔ asɛm a ɔmo ate. I stand to be corrected. Obi our evidence as to that case being dealt with and prosecuted should come and correct me. I'm speaking based on what I've researched and done on this particular story. That is why I'm saying, say, the story we know broad, so we will break it down. So we will go deeper into it today. And then we need to stand on it because it's an immoral act to a woman, and we have to destroy him. Just like that. Go forward and hurriedly installed a new chief. Now, according to the same story from the Queen Mother, she said that they did that so the seats will be occupied for work to go on, because it was a disgrace for Daasebre, Akuamoah, Agyapong to actually do that, with evidence or with no evidence. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after that was done, a new king was installed. And how was it installed? Now, according to the same Queen Mother, says that all the kingmakers, and I am coming to how a king is distilled, who confirms and agrees that a king distilled per an act. And she confirmed that the whole traditional council agreed that there should be a new chief to replace Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong to make things right. Now, who was there to agree, and who are we agreeing to represent the in quote thief? He went ahead and it was done. After that issue, no, was say because of the CNT, you took Daasebre adeso. But no clear woman say, me your hene, yen shen ye. Why hinsi musa ukwe chika kana washa. Even answer na mbra ewo ahinsie na ahintu no. Ye tu obi adeso no. Na mbra no sign hoho a edimu na esipi. Se nimpa na nkasa waye ade no a wotu no wana mo no kra no ye frɛ no ebe enim na ye bisa no ye tie onu nso anim asam na ye sisudua na ye digina so enye onu mpo na obekasa so wia. You go ahead and obi agitum se nimpa no waba abadi atum se sa akọ so eno so nkyerɛ sɛ so obetwa ntro mpo a ye nyintum na emu se ye wia ya dem brano achichire no ye tie nanim asam wia. As a neutral person, me gina mu ebisa se ye hwɛ Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong the second nensamuya court proceedings ben prosecutions ben and a buyer out from the legal proceedings are yet to me the gina so say yet to na so. So far per the following are my na me di saa issue we no me who prosecutions bia with regards to the allegedly extorting of money from one's abwaje dakwa. Now let's go into it. Chieftaincy Act ewombra ehwe se ohene ye bibia na entwe ye menkoyi a ya ka ho asem ye wo bebi a ye de ko ansana ye betu ho anamo se ye betu obi ade so a ya hwe ne ya ka anu ye wia obi enu asam ka wanzo betumi a hye ho aya ade no na mmom wia ho nsunsuanso ho. The intriguing part of it is that for obi oni mamambre amande na watna so ache na otembrase, and I am still hammering on the legal side of chieftaincy. Daasebre took it to the Regional House of Chiefs for you to be looking into it properly, say, and maybe no mind me dino entry and koyi na yana kwan so no into mo hwemu mam. I believe, and this is where I have interest in it, I believe, say, the Regional House of Chiefs knows better when it comes into chieftaincy issues. And I am not applauding Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong the second. Say, in case, allegedly, if that happened, that one has its own prosecutions to go. But the dano one fan twa if you talk. It sees ano. And one more to Benny to 2 years. Did you, as a traditional council, even reported the case to the Regional House of Chiefs? And we just went ahead and distilled him. A paramount chief. Now, when Daasebre himself took the case to the Regional House of Chiefs, then the Regional House of Chiefs has to apply the law that governs chieftaincy. And that is why the injunction was still in state say, Munya papano na ombuni. Now, audience, before I go, let's link it. He comes to seek to know from no other bank than ADB. Daasebre Akuamoah Agyapong the second, board chair of ADB. Then, Honorable Brian Agyapong was the Minister of Agriculture. Let's link this together. Think about it. In our next episode, we will delve deeper into this. My name is Nana Yamwa II, and this has been the Royal Fast Show. Thank you so much for leaving your time, for leaving everything that you do and watching us. Share, comments, and then like what we do. Bring comments on things that you don't like, things that you would want us to do, and then when you get right sources for chieftaincy issues, kindly link us in the comment section or inbox us, and we will attend to you. Thank you so much, and we'll meet in the next episode. Bye.